Hello everyone. The struggle against acid reflux frequently resembles a game of chess while eating. If you make a mistake, your stomach will fight back. The problem is that some meals might act as covert saboteurs in our stomachs every time we consume a meal or a snack. They set off an acidic uprising that makes its way up the throat and gives rise to the dreaded heartburn sensation. The key to treating this ailment is to comprehend the culprits in our meals and the science behind why they cause mayhem. It's kind of common for everyone to experience acid reflux at some point in their lives. It's not a big deal to get heartburn occasionally. However, if you get acid reflux or heartburn more than twice a week for several weeks, even though you're always taking antacids and heartburn medications, you may have GERD, also known as gastroesophageal reflux disease. Your doctor should examine you if you have GERD because it is a bit more serious. They can assist not only in reducing your symptoms but also in the long run, as untreated GERD can result in more difficult issues. Don't wait to have that tested if the symptoms become more regular and uncomfortable. What then leads to acid reflux? Why does acid reflux occur? You see, the lower esophageal sphincter, also known as the LES, a small door in your stomach, opens up and causes acid reflux. After eating, it should typically seal tightly, keeping everything in its proper place. But occasionally, when it shouldn't, it relaxes, allowing stomach contents to enter your neck again. There are several causes for this, including: there can occasionally be too much pressure on your abdomen. Women who are pregnant, for example, may frequently have heartburn as a result of the added strain. Certain foods, such as dairy, spicy, or fried foods, as well as your eating habits, may have an impact. Even medicines for allergies or asthma might cause problems with the door in your stomach. There is a condition known as a hiatal hernia. It occurs when a portion of your stomach protrudes through a little opening in your diaphragm and interferes with how food should be absorbed. So, there are a variety of factors that can cause acid reflux. How can we distinguish between heartburn and a heart attack right now? Differentiate between a heart attack and heartburn. How can we tell which one we are going through? Ever have a sharp pain or burning in your chest? Despite being in the same region, heartburn has nothing to do with your heart, which can be puzzling. But relax, it's not like having a heart attack. So, heartburn is a burning or painful sensation that begins in your chest and may even spread to your neck and throat. The symptoms of a heart attack, however, are very different. Your arms, neck, and jaw may pain from it, and you may also experience breathing difficulties, excessive sweating, nausea, dizziness, extreme fatigue, and high levels of anxiety. Let's get to it. Don't wait to seek medical attention if your heartburn medication isn't working and you're experiencing chest pain in addition to these other symptoms. Being secure is preferable. So let's examine 8 foods that cause reflux. Fattening foods. Let's discuss fatty foods and how they can cause. High-fat foods might cause digestive problems. Here's why eating these things can worsen acid reflux. Your stomach has a difficult time digesting fatty food. It stays in your stomach longer as a result than lean foods. The real kicker is this. Your stomach stretches out and expands under the pressure of fat-containing foods, expanding like a balloon. But it's packed with food and stomach juices rather than air. An investigation published in the Journal of Digestive Diseases in 2018 clarified this. They discovered that prolonged digestion of fatty foods increases stomach acid production. Additionally, the LES muscle is troubled by the added pressure. And as a result of that pressure, the muscles deteriorate, which causes acid and stomach goop to splash back up and cause heartburn. So keep that fatty steak or greasy fried food out of your sight because it can upset your stomach. Leaner proteins and foods that are grilled or steamed may keep your digestive system in good spirits. Looking for information on the most recent news in health and wellness? Click the subscribe button to become one of our millions of subscribers. Keep up with all of our fantastic Bestie material. Citrus juices and fruits. Oranges and their juices, because they are packed with vitamin C and have that vivacious, sunny appearance. You would think of oranges and grapefruits as being extremely healthy. However, for those who experience acid reflux, these fruits may no longer be enjoyable treats but rather digestive issues. And it all comes down to how much citric acid they have in them. which is a lot. Citrus fruits can exacerbate acid reflux by weakening the less muscle, according to research, especially when consumed as juice. It's all about how acidic these fruits are, which increases the strength of the acid in your stomach. This potent acid can cause the less to relax, which allows stomach acid to sneak up into your throat and cause acid reflux symptoms. It's intriguing that the study discovered that drinking juices had a greater impact than consuming entire fruits. Without the fiber and other macronutrients that come from eating the whole fruit, the high concentration of citric acid in juices can seriously interfere with the less muscle and increase the likelihood of acid reflux. Even though a glass of fresh orange juice might taste wonderful, it's a good idea to opt for fruits that are less acidic or mix your citrus juice with water if you suffer from acid reflux to reduce the likelihood that it will cause issues. Spicy meals. The searing spike from capsaicin in spicy foods can do more than just awaken your taste buds if you enjoy spicy food. Eating spicy foods, such as a fiery curry or a hot sauce with a sour flavor, might actually aggravate acid reflux. And it's all due to capsaicin, which is what gives chili peppers and other spicy foods their intense heat. So here's the situation. Your stomach is awakened by capsaicin, which increases the amount of acid it produces and worsens the overall acid situation. This is covered in a study published in the Journal of Neurogastroenterology and Motility. They discovered that capsaicin causes acid reflux by weakening the less muscle. And that's not all. Capsaicin can also cause some issues. Particularly if acid reflux has already damaged the protective lining of your throat, it might irritate and inflame your throat. Although eating spicy meals may make your lips swelter, it's important to keep in mind that they may also make your stomach warm. If you have acid reflux, it might be best to go with milder flavors or spices like turmeric and ginger that are considered to be anti-inflammatory. A bar of chocolate. Oh, chocolate, what a magical meal it is. It may be a creamy, melt-in-your-mouth delicacy or a warm beverage on a chilly day. However, chocolate can change from a wonderful treat to a stomach irritant if you have acid reflux. Here is the lowdown. Caffeine, theobromine, and a lot of fat are among the several ingredients in chocolate. The less muscle can be relaxed by both coffee and theobromine, and you already know what happens next. Because of a partially open stomach door, acid might enter your throat. Remember that chocolate has a significant fat content as well. Eating fatty meals might stretch and press on your stomach. According to several recent studies, chocolate can make GERD sufferers' acid reflux symptoms worse than a placebo. Don't worry, there are other sweet options like fresh fruits or sweets with less fat that can fulfill your sweet appetite without causing acid reflux to act up. As a result, you might have to say goodbye to some of your favorite chocolatey goodies. Drinking alcohol. We all know that alcohol plays a variety of social roles, but if you have acid reflux, it might not be your greatest friend. The problem with alcohol is that it interferes with digestion in two different ways. The less muscle is first relaxed, which results in acid reflux, which is, as we all know, not enjoyable. Second, drinking alcohol increases the amount of acid produced by your stomach, which worsens the already acidic situation. A 2019 Oxford University study that examined a number of studies discovered that excessive alcohol use can definitely raise the risk of developing GERD. A nice glass of wine may therefore seem like a treat, but your stomach may not appreciate it as much as you think. Your digestive tract might be happy if you drink less alcohol or opt for non-alcoholic beverages. Coffee. Feeling drinks. To get through our caffeinated drinks days with coffee and tea, we all rely on caffeine. The surprise, though, is that those energetic beverages might not only be waking you up. Similar to the substance found in chocolate and alcohol, caffeine can relax the less muscle. Additionally, heartburn is brought on by an overly relaxed less. Caffeine also instructs your stomach to produce more acid. Even a small amount of coffee consumption, according to studies, might cause acid reflux issues. You don't have to give up your morning coffee fix, so don't worry. You might want to try decaf or a gentler type of coffee. There are other herbal teas available without caffeine that are quite soothing and won't interfere with your acid reflux. You therefore have options to maintain your energy levels without the acid reaction. Garlic with onions. You know, the delicious onions and garlic that give food all over the world its incredible flavor? Well, They might leave a less than appealing aftertaste for people who have acid reflux. These delectable sweets, particularly when consumed uncooked, might actually aggravate acid reflux. Eating raw onions can increase the number of reflux episodes and the duration of GERD symptoms, according to a study published in Therapeutic Advances in Chronic Disease. It appears that onions and garlic can make the less muscle weak. You don't have to give up all the flavor, so don't worry. There are many different herbs and spices that might save your dishes, despite the fact that giving up onions and garlic can sound like a taste bud disaster. Thyme, basil, and oregano can still add flavor to your food without contributing to reflux issues. A tomato, let's discuss tomatoes. We all adore them and they are in so many meals. Tomatoes, however, might not be your greatest friend if you suffer from acid reflux. These adaptable vegetables, or, technically, fruits, have a strong acidity that may aggravate your acid reflux. Tomatoes and products derived from them, such as salsa, pizza, and pasta sauces, can relax the less muscle and result in heartburn. Additionally, because tomatoes are so acidic, they may intensify the stomach's natural acid. However, you are not need to abstain from all tomato-related foods. You might want to try dishes with pesto or creamy white sauces as an alternative to tomato-based ones. Additionally, balancing your meal with fresh vegetables like cucumbers and leafy greens can maintain the flavors while reducing the danger of acid reflux. How can acid reflux symptoms be prevented? Reduce the signs and symptoms of acid reflux. Here are 10 other suggestions to help you manage your acid reflux symptoms in addition to avoiding certain trigger foods and beverages. Maintain a healthy weight range. Choose smaller meals more frequently rather than larger ones. Reduce your intake of fatty foods including butter, oils, fatty meats, and full-fat dairy. During and after your meal, remain upright, either sitting or standing, for 45 to 60 minutes. Avoid eating just before going to bed. Prior to going to bed, wait at least 3 hours after eating. You should wear clothing that fits loosely. Acid can enter your throat through tight clothing, which can squeeze your stomach. Try placing 6 to 8 inch blocks under the bedposts to raise the head of your bed while you sleep. Adding more pillows won't help. Break the habit of smoking. Make sure to take acid-reducing medications exactly as directed if your doctor recommended them. Keep in mind that following these suggestions can help you keep those symptoms under control. Remember that every person is different and that not everyone will react to these foods in the same way. Some folks may be bothered by certain foods while others won't suffer any symptoms of acid reflux. An excellent idea is to speak with a doctor if you are experiencing GERD symptoms or any other health concerns. Let's continue the discussion with a few more videos on maintaining a healthy gut if you're interested in additional health advice. Will we? Check out 12 top prebiotic foods you should be eating for your gut or 9 foods that are hurting your unhealthy stomach. Do it now. Select 1. In order to get a healthy gut, it would be best to watch both. Do you frequently have acid reflux? Tell us in the comments section below.